Hi guys, Raj here. Another successful year is about to conclude when it comes to gaming and movies and even the TV series. Year 2022 was phenomenon. So let us begin with before I begin, I could not even decide which movies to keep in my top 10 and which one to take out. Generally speaking, guys, oof, look at the list. Now these are honorary mentions. Movies I loved, I liked, and I want them to be in my top 10, but somehow due to some, I would not say issues, but my personal preference, I did not include in my top 10. But maybe in your ranking, they are slightly higher. You like them more, or maybe you like my top 10 list to be extremely shit. Doesn't matter. Okay. It's my preference. It's me. But I really, truly want to know your preference also, which movies you like. And maybe if I missed out some movies which are out there, even there is a movie named Thor or something I haven't seen. अगर आप लोगों ने देखी आप recommend करते हो तो please comment में लिखते जाएं, बताते जाएं कि ये movies राज देखो, कहाँ रहते हो, कौन सी दुनिया में हो. Anyways, honorary mentions. Number 1, Nope. Nope was fantastic. I loved it. I mean, Jordan Peele, he just knocked it out of the park. One of the best alien sci-fi horror elements, even the comedy elements, everything shoved together. And highly recommend if you haven't seen Nope. Del Toro's Pinocchio, ज़बरदस्त, बहुत मज़ा आया. अच्छी मूवी. द बैनशीज ऑफ इनिशिरिन, क्या ज़बरदस्त दोस्ती की स्टोरी है. वेरी वार्म हार्टेड, हाईली रिकमेंडेड. ब्लैक फोन, ईथन हॉक, killing it. Glass Onion, recently I saw, and I cannot recommend further. Emancipation, बहुत ज़बरदस्त. I would say Will Smith's Revenant, must watch. But second half थोड़ा सा मुझे वो लगा, क्या नाम है, क्लीशे लगा. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I wanted it to be in my top 10. I loved the movie. Even I would recommend this to be in for the best picture for Oscars. And speaking of editing, bhai, kamal movie hai. So this is honorary mentions, okay? So let's get down with the top 10 movies of 2022. Here we go. At number 10 is Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Holy hell. All of us are big time Nicolas Cage fans. Beautifully shot. The best parts are where Nicolas Cage is, reenacting, and with the help of, de-aging, they bring back the younger version of Nicolas Cage. Oh my God. I mean, it was freaking awesome. I loved this movie. Very warm-hearted. And Pedro Pascal, he's an amazing actor. And he's in The Last of Us series also coming in that one. So can't wait for that. I mean, highly recommend if you guys haven't seen it. It's on number 10, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. At number 9 is Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Now, here my good friend Asad might be saying that everything, everywhere, I kept it aside and I shoved Doctor Strange into the top 10 guy. Buddy, I love this movie. The goofiness of Sam Raimi is all over the place. I mean, I love his directing style. And it's like a mini version of Army of Darkness, which is, Evil Dead 3. I just love that flick also. Somehow this movie connected very heavily with me. And it's a fun movie. It has horror elements. Elizabeth Olsen was freaking insanely cool in it. True OP, real villain, and that's what I like. I mean, I want my villain to be, a character, something like, let's say, unstoppable, unbreakable. And she was that. She was a pure force. And it's a comic book movie, man. Come on. It's not a perfect multiverse movie. Even if you say the concepts of multiverse, they are far better, freaky, boggling in Everything, Everywhere, All at Once than this. But overall, I love Doctor Strange and I saw it twice. It has a good replay value also. It's a fun movie. Doctor Strange was amazing in Infinity War and he was amazing here. I loved it. At number 8, The Norseman. This is the year of vengeance. I cannot say further. I cannot say more. This is the performance of a lifetime. Alexander Skarsgård, he just nailed it. Truly highly focused, visceral experience. I loved The Northman. Highly recommend if you guys haven't seen. So it's on number 8. And at number 7, of course, Predator. If it's a Predator movie done brilliantly, it should be on my top 10. It's my, for quite some time I was waiting for a good Predator movie, and man, they have knocked it out of the park. Just imagine the premise they have given this time. If they work on it, they can stretch it like anything. The Predator, these Predators, these aliens, they can go back in time and fight the Spartans or the Egyptian gods or God knows. The possibilities are endless. Prey was super cool. Amber Myth Thunder was truly a force to be reckoned with. I loved this movie. I loved Prey. At number 6 is, I think it is Kollywood. RRR, Rise, Revolt, and God knows what, Revolution? Yeah, I love RRR. When I saw the first time, I was like, I have seen Bahubali 1 and 2, and Bahubali 2 is far better than RRR. But still, RRR holds its own place. I mean, if you haven't seen, just watch this movie for sheer entertainment. Mind-blowing action sequences, one after another. Junior NTR and Ram Charan, yeah. He was amazing in it. And Ajay Devgan, Ajay is Ajay. मज़ा आ गया, बहुत आला. At number 5 is All Quiet on the Western Front. Nothing makes my day if there's a good war movie out. Truly speaking, I'm a sucker for war movies. And holy hell, this movie was recommended by one of my good friends, Wakas, and he was like, dude, watch it. And I watched this movie, and it's all hell breaks loose on these poor people who are fighting a war. Actually, it's not about a good versus evil, or who the good guys are or who the bad guys are. The subject matter over here is like, these people, these soldiers, they are also humans, okay? And they are following commands. These commandments are not always, let's say, right to follow. Anyways, one hell of a flick, extremely grounded, super action. There's one sequence in No Man's Land, hands down one of the best picturized action sequences, war action sequences. Please do watch it out. At number 4 is The Batman. Yep. As I said, this is a year of vengeance, one after another. There were, I think in my list, there are 3 to 4 movies purely based on vengeance. So I loved The Batman. In second viewing, the movie got better. But it's a very well-directed movie. Screenplay is flawless. Each and every frame is crafted with such care. And boy, oh boy, our new Batman, Rob Pat, he has done an amazing job. His expressions were super. He was fantastic as a Batman. I wish he would have been he would have been beefed up a bit. But overall, I loved the Batman. Penguin was amazing. Car chase, I have issue. Action was less. It should have been better. It could have been better. But overall, the Batman is all out. It's a solid 8 and 8 out of 10. Yep. I love the Batman. At number 3 is
Avatar.
Check this out. These guys, they just loved Avatar. Zavi, you had some freaky, let's say science fiction-y observation about 2 planets cannot be together. That much close to each other, right?
Yeah.
What did you like?
If they were close to each other,
See?
they will collide into one.
They might collide to each other. Okay, Zavi, how did you find the movie? It was fun? Come over here.
Because of the water animals.
Go to the water animal. You love them?
Yeah.
How was the action?
Nice.
You want to see the third part?
Yeah.
Okay, have you seen the first one?
No.
Okay, yalla, get out of the room. So guys, James Cameron is the man. He directed this movie. The narration is super awesome. CGI is amazing, flawless. Nobody stages action like James Cameron does. And hats off to this guy. Can't wait for the third one. Holy hell. Guys, at number 2, I had never thought in my life that I'm going to have a Pakistani movie on number 2 among Hollywood and Bollywood movies. Hats off to Bilal Ashari and his team, the legend of Mola Jet, the revenge story. It's one hell of a movie. I just can't wait for it to come out on Blu-ray or 4K or what, God knows whatever. Soon I'm gonna have a poster over here also. Very nice movie if you guys haven't seen. It's brutal, it's action-packed, it's story-driven. Even one of the best acting talent from our country, let's say Fawad Khan and what's his name, Hamza Ali Abbasi. Look at their, they have done a marvelous job. We must give credit where credit is due, and this movie deserves a wider audience. I want this to be released in our neighboring countries, especially India. I want my Indian fellows and friends to watch this movie. Guys, come on, support! Haven't we supported you for years? At number 1, yep, now it's about time for my numero uno movie of the year 2022. It's Top Gun Maverick. At this age, Tom Cruise is killing it. This guy is a beast. He has reached the pinnacle of, let's say, sportsmanship, let's say acting, let's say stuntman's work, everything. This guy is one-man army, unstoppable. Joseph Kosinski directed this movie with supreme care. They just fixed this IMAX camera in the jets. What else you guys need? And for the first time when we saw this movie, we were completely blown away. The action, the story, everything, such nostalgic attachment is there with this movie. I just love this movie. I could not just get out of it, and I'm like, yeah, these kind of movies they can still make, where there is romance, there is action, there is comedy, there is slow burn effect, and then there is all out climax. Top Gun Maverick is amazing, and now I cannot just wait for the next, let's say, Mission Impossible. Guys, how did you find my list of 2022? I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just do let me know if I missed out on something, or there is a movie which you thought that is like worth reviewing, or I should watch it out. Any international movie or whatsoever you can recommend, and let me know in the comments. Truly, guys, take care of yourself. Raj out. Happy New Year. Maas salam.